The time has finally come.
It's finally here, guys.
Finally, we have everything, and now the best part. I get to unbox everything, but I want you to help.
So first of all,
okay.
Do you want to give a little background about what this is exactly?
Yes. So, today is June 17th, correct?
I think it's the 18th. I don't know what day it is. I take that back. I have no idea what day it is.
So,
it's Saturday.
Warhammer 8th edition was released at midnight today. We went to the midnight release at Brooklyn Strategist in Brooklyn, New York, and I kind of just went crazy and got everything.
And you were the first purchase.
I was the first purchase.
You were the first
Not
person.
in the world.
No, but
not even in Brooklyn, but at Brooklyn Strategist, which is super exciting. So we got a couple of things. We have a couple of wound trackers, command dice, objectives, tactical objectives, a combat gauge, the index for Imperium 2, and the starter set.
He went a little crazy, guys.
Just a tad bit. Just a tad bit. Okay, so I think we should work smaller to larger.
Okay.
What do you think?
Sure.
She's not super excited about it. It's okay, you're not a fan. I've also, here we go, one more thing. I've never played Warhammer.
I know, which is crazy, right?
Yeah, I was interested in Warhammer about 3-4 months ago.
Yep.
Purchased a couple of Skitarii Start Collecting boxes, and I purchased the softcover book off of eBay.
Yep. The rule book.
Right, and as I was...
You bought a codex.
I did purchase codex for Skitarii and Adeptus Mechanicus.
Yep.
And was painting, not done painting, and then guess what?
They announced 8th edition!
8th edition. So
Eric put everything on hold.
Everything on hold, and
here we are today. Finally come to fruition.
I'm excited.
You might be able to play this game one day. One
day I'll be able to play this game. Okay, so let's start with the rule gauge. Should we move this out of the way?
No, let's just
okay, we're just gonna have this here.
So the thing is Eric really wants me to get into Warhammer so that he has someone to play with on a regular basis instead of having to go out and see other people. It's been a hard sell.
It's been a very hard sell. It's been hard. That was a very hard box to open up.
I'm sorry.
Packaging was very difficult.
It's significant. You're getting your money's worth.
Well, it's rubber.
In packaging.
In packaging. It's a rubber measuring device tool. Okay. It's nice.
What is it for?
Here we have 3 inches. This is really for close combat when you have miniatures. Here's your 3-inch. Yeah. Here's your 1/2 inch. Here's your 1 inch, and here's your 2 inch. So to make it right, 1/2, 1, 2, 3. So when you have 2 models down, right? For instance, you'll take these 2 things, and you're getting in close combat. So okay, I need to be within 3 inches for close combat. There's my 3 inches. Okay. And you know, I'm going to, if I'm here and I have 3-inch movement. Here we go. There's my 3-inch movement.
Gotcha.
1/2 inch, so on and so forth. Check it out. It's nice. Nothing fancy. Oh, so here is the Space Marine on the other side.
Oh, so this is Space Marines, and then this is the
Death Guard or Nurgles.
Nurgle.
Yeah.
I want to call them Nargles, like from Harry Potter.
Yeah, they're not Nargles.
I might call them Nargles.
And here's the breakdown, like I said, of 1/2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Nothing on the back.
Okay.
Garbage.
Cool. That was a thing.
Nice looking. Let's go to wound trackers.
I do like the way that they package all their dice.
They are nice.
I like the cases. They're pretty.
I don't imagine any of this stuff is needed. Like the.
You could use a regular ruler.
Yeah,
yeah. Although I don't like rulers, so I like this better.
You would still need a ruler to play this game.
Okay.
Okay, so here are the wound tracker, and what do you think the purpose of a wound tracker is?
They track how many wounds somebody's gotten.
It's like
I played games before or something.
Here we go. I have the...
They're D10s.
Red version, because once again, I enjoy Skitarii. So a lot of these really serve no purpose for, once again, I'm speculating here, serve no real purpose for regular little armies, because most of your men have 1 hit point, if you will.
Okay.
You're really focused on that die.
I'm trying to tell how you know which side is the 6 and which side is the 9. Oh, there's a line. Sorry, I got distracted. I was looking at them, and there was not an easy way to determine which was the 9 and which was the 6.
Where is the...
But the line is attached,
on the bottom.
Literally underneath the bottom, and that is the direction you should read it from. So that's a 6, and that's a 9.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
That does
Sorry,
make sense.
that was why I got distracted, because I was like, oh, these are cool, like, custom D10, and then I was confused. And now I'm not confused anymore.
So how this works is, I assume you wouldn't roll because they're wound trackers.
Right. Do you set them next to the piece, or do you set them on a card?
I'm assuming you set them next to the piece. So once again, most of your army would take 1 shot and they're going to die. Okay. Maybe 2. This is really for, I would assume, your tanks, your heavy artillery.
Gotcha.
So if something had, where are we? Where's the 10? This is 9. Here's your 10. Or is that a 1?
That's a 10.
That's a 10. And then you would just mark down. He has 8, he has 9, so on and so forth. So wound tracker, self-explanatory. Once again, probably not needed.
Probably not needed.
But nice. Command dice.
I do really like these cases though.
The cases
They're
are
really nice.
Command dice.
These you actually do need, right?
Well, I don't think you really need these either.
Oh. So what did we buy?
I have no idea. I have no idea. I just bought a lot of stuff. These are regular.
More custom die.
Well, those are custom die. These are D6s right here.
Oh, okay. So we have D6s.
Yes.
That
they just look nice.
They're skulls with numbers on them.
Right.
So you can use any D6.
Right.
But these look cool.
Yeah.
And they're custom for Warhammer, which
Let's
is
see.
nice.
Are they good? Are they good D6s?
They're okay.
Hold on. We got 6. 1 is bad. 3s, 5s, 4s. All right. No, these roll pretty well for me.
All right.
Right now.
And these other ones?
Those are
hit die?
What? Just different commands that.
So this looks like bomb.
So I believe so. There are 6 of them, right?
Well, yes.
Yes, so let's put them in numerical order. So we have a 1 here. Here's our 2. Here's 3. Did you find 4?
I found 5.
I have 4. And if you can give me 6.
Why? Oh, that's a 2. Sorry. I was like, I'm reading backwards.
It's okay.
Okay. And 6.
Okay. So, once again, never playing before. This is all speculation. I think this is maybe first strike.
Okay.
That you get. So you would just put these down next to your army or your groups of guys or maybe your tanks.
Or your
right. So this would be first strike. This is, I think, like recent drop or recently added in. This is retreat, it looks like.
Okay.
Right? Because you see little feet
moving
running out
backwards.
here. This, I would say, is just regular movement forward. This, I would say, is cover. And this, I would say, is
move and attack.
Advancing, running, charging, if you will.
Oh, okay.
That makes sense?
Interesting.
Speculation. Not 100%
you should,
sure.
Like, know what they mean.
Well, there's a rule book in here that we're going to get to eventually.
So that was.
But nice. They don't feel cheap. They feel like nice dice. Needed?
No.
Probably not.
No.
Not at all.
Can we open this one?
But you like the case, which is cool. All right.
So this is tactical objectives.
Yes. Once again,
I can read, guys.
I'm not sure if you're aware, but tactical objectives.
There's the things you need to do.
We probably don't need them.
What? Again? Oh my god. Alright, so this is a cool case for the cards. It like opens all fancy like.
Ooh, that is fancy. Does it feel like a decent sized, well-made box? It does feel like a well-made box.
They don't skimp on the product packaging.
Right. Or maybe they do, since this is our first.
It feels quality.
Okay.
Alright, so there are a bunch of tactical objectives here. Hold the line! It is critical that no foe breaks through your defenses. Spelled the British way. Maintain a strong rear guard to protect your supply lines. Score 1 victory point if you have at least 3 units completely within your deployment zone and your opponent has no models within your deployment zone at the end of your turn. This objective cannot be achieved on your first turn. That's good to know.
So, let me explain these very quickly. These are inside the core, the rule book.
Okay.
Sheets, like let's say a couple of pages, inside the rule book. That's how you get to them. How you pick your tactical objective. You roll 2d6.
Alright, so tell me what the number is.
So I rolled now this is interesting. Did I roll a 43 or did I roll a 34? I'm going to say I rolled a 43.
That was the one I just read.
Okay, so actually I rolled a 34.
It's funny that was the one I literally just read. Defend objective 4. You are charged with the defense of a key objective. It must not be permitted to fall into enemy hands. Score 2 victory points if you control the objective marker 4, number 4, at the end of 2 consecutive turns. So these tactical objectives, is this the point of the game, or is the...
There are many ways to get points. And this is one of them.
Okay, so are you supposed to...
So there should be 11 through 66, I believe, should be in here.
Yeah. Is there a certain way that you... like, is it the first person to 25 victory point? Like, I don't know what the way that it works is.
We're going to have to get to the rule book or something like that.
There's one that's called Kingslayer.
Oh, Seth Rollins.
I had just happened upon it.
Yeah.
Not surprising. Alright. Assassinate. Dagger, dagger, dagger.
They seem cool. Can I see how do they feel?
They feel very nice. I'm sorry. I'm monopolizing.
No, it's okay. No, they feel all right. I mean, they don't really feel like great quality. I felt better cards.
But they don't feel bad.
Right. And
you
don't do anything with these. You're not really shuffling these or anything.
And you want to keep them in.
I'm rolling dice and we're good to go.
Okay. Cool.
Nice. 66.
Would you take them out and hold them to your side?
I believe that's what I do. If I would have this objective. Don't know. We're gonna find out when we learn how to play. Okay. But I like this is their new logo symbol.
All right. Cool.
Okay. So moving on, tactical objectives. We have a rough idea.
Yep.
Hopefully. Should we look at objectives?
Sure. So, objectives. These are miniatures?
Yeah, it's terrain, it's miniatures.
Lucius Pattern Escape Pod. Orbital Vox Array.
What's with that voice?
I don't know. Okay. They sound like weird sort of things. Like they named them to make them interesting, guys. Alright, should I open this?
Yeah. This is an unboxing video.
I'm bad at opening things. That's why I asked if I was supposed to open it.
Would you like me to open them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Plastic defeats.
There we go. I started it for you.
Plastic defeats me.
Totally started it.
I loosened it for you.
Yeah, that's so true. So true. You're still having issues. Oh, my goodness.
Plastic is challenging, guys. Alright. I don't want to hurt the box. Is that fair? You're like very...
I don't think the box has feelings.
You're very protective of your boxes, though.
When I need to store things in them, yes. Anything else in there?
Empty.
Nothing else in there.
Alright, so we have instructions.
Okay.
Sector Imperialis objectives. Some rules.
No.
I mean, like, assembly instructions.
Right.
Rules. They're rules about how to assemble things. And some really lovely things that you have to paint. And put together.
More things to
paint.
But it's nice.
Ooh, look at this one's clear.
Oh, that's fancy.
That's cool.
Was it printed on the same thing or was it an add-on? Oh,
it clips on. They printed it separately and then it clipped into
That is really cool. That's the first time I've seen this on any type of...
I've never seen a clear...
But like mixed in.
The sprue is slightly broken. Be gentle.
But it's not broke. Oh, okay.
It detached from itself.
That's okay.
That's really nice.
The detail's kind of nice. There's battle damage on this, right?
Yeah, it looks like it's supposed to be bumped in or something.
It's not super duper detailed like I've seen some of the miniatures.
I don't know, that's pretty detailed.
It's all right. No, it's really good. It's really good. I do like it. It's the back.
What do they look like again? I'm trying to decide what the clear one is. Oh, the Xenostasis crypt with the alien.
Is there a Xenos inside there?
Yeah.
Where's
right there.
Oh!
This one.
Okay. All right. So that's really cool.
That's nifty.
That is really cool. So, what are these for? Can you tell me?
These would be objectives that you place on the board that you're trying to get your people to.
Look at that!
I like know stuff or something.
So, I could have just used tokens, for instance.
But if you want a full body experience, you better have
a
all
full body experience.
Yeah.
Okay. I could have used rolled up wads of toilet paper, but no.
That would be gross.
It would be gross. I didn't say use toilet paper. That's just gross. But so here are.
Do I have to write that on these? I don't think I want to write on the.
No,
bombs.
you wouldn't have to write on the bombs. I mean, you can write whatever you want. You don't have to write that. But they're cool. This I feel like you would enjoy painting.
Yeah, I was already thinking that this one.
Perfect. It is all yours. Congratulations. You are the proud owner of Objectives tokens.
Yay! What?
Yeah. Okay, so.
I do what?
We'll just put that back in.
I was gonna say I tried to be nice to the box because I figured it was going back in the box.
Yes, it's going back in the box. And, so
and
you
I
paint.
need actually the box to see what the color scheme has to be because I'm not allowed to be inventive.
We're gonna move on to our first book.
Well, it's actually the second book.
It is very true. I believe there are 4, maybe 5. Don't know. They're called Index.
Not
as
Codex.
opposed to, I think Codexes are coming out. This is Imperium 2. There is obviously Imperium 1. I think there is Chaos. I think there is Xenos. And I want to say there's one more.
Alright.
I can't think of it. So, inside here are these 5 different armies.
Yes, and because your primary army is Adeptus Mechanicus, you wanted, or it's Scutari, but that's Adeptus Mechanicus.
Right.
So you wanted, wow, that's some pretty detailed. The thing about Warhammer is they have really great artists.
Yeah, your
artwork really do.
Is fantastic.
She's a badass.
Yeah, I do enjoy
Armies of the Imperium.
So here is the breakdown of what pages contain what. 62 is where I would go.
Okay.
It's really nice. Breakdown of data sheets.
Yeah.
Beautiful artwork.
What is it called? Astra Militarum? Astra Militarum. Yeah.
Right. So this is what we need. Besides the core rulebook, this really tells you what to do with your army. So let's scoot ahead to, if we can get to page 62. I don't see numbers. Oh, there are numbers on here.
It's like a magazine. Sometimes there's numbers on pages and sometimes they're not. There's a pretty art spread.
So.
Adeptus Mechanicus.
Right. So here we go. Just some fluff about it, I'm assuming. Here's your army list. Here, I believe at one point you roll a die.
Omnissiah table.
Right. You'd roll a die and kind of feel like but find out what your thing is.
Okay. There's some stuff.
We have these guys, Cult Mechanicus. And then here are the breakdowns for each. So I recently got Belisarius Crawl. And here is his thing.
Call, not
Crawl.
Not crawl.
Oh, Call, right, sorry.
Reading.
Here's his thing. Movements, shooting, wounds, all that stuff. What his weapon things are.
Okay.
What range is, because you can put different things on characters.
Okay.
So we have him. Here's the tech priest, tech engineers, breakdowns for everything. Where we currently have Scutari, which I love. Just love this color scheme. Here are Rangers and here are the Vanguard. So
I know what those guys look like. He painted some of them.
I painted some of them. So here, if you have this weapon, what you have, here's their war gear options, abilities, faction keyword, which is very important when you're playing. When you're mixing guys together,
yeah.
As long as they share, from what I understand, this is what I'm saying a lot of, share a keyword, they can go together.
They can be friends.
So,
allies.
What's in here, in this book, we have...
In this box?
Yes. We have Marines, and we have...
Space Marines and Nargles.
Right, but they're Death Guards. So they fall under Chaos.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And these fall under Imperium.
So they're
not in this book. They're in Imperium 1.
Uno.
But since they're going to have the same faction keyword as of Imperium, Skitarii can work with them.
Okay.
I believe, once again, the guys in here equal something like 900 point army.
Okay.
And I think I have close to 1,000 points Skitarii. So I have a large army right now.
You do.
I can't
haven't
really
finished painting all of them
right.
yet.
I can't really mix Skitarii with the Death Guards. These are pictures.
And there's nice little pop-out text here, which is flavor text. Beams of flesh-melting energy and superheated ion blasts crackle through the air as a Skitarii maniple launches an assault on a Tau position.
Yeah.
That's what I like about stuff.
Yeah. So, like I said, here's everything for all the characters. Love, love, love the artwork. We have this guy. We have 2 of them. Haven't painted them yet.
Castro Imperialis. I do like the amount of Latin they use in this. There's a lot of Latin.
Big fan of getting a knight. One day.
Is this still the same?
These are all still under Adeptus Mechanicus. And now we've moved on.
Ministerium.
We moved on to the other one. So that's what a lot of this book is. It's all
the same thing, but it's all
it's a breakdown
in the same book. Ooh,
right.
Doop, 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 doop.
Yes. So that is Index Imperium 2.
Okie dokie. Now the big kahuna.
Yes. Would you like the honors?
Hey, look, there's a
Oh, there's an Emma opening just for you.
Your box is a little messed up.
Oh, that's it.
You gotta take it back. It's over. We're done. We're never playing this game ever again. So this is your box.
Okay.
Are you gonna open it?
I will open it.
I think it's a
I think
slide
it's a slide. It's a slide.
Let's move your stuff out of the way.
Okay. Let's move some of this out of the way. And
I'm holding this side, you go that side.
first thing, beautiful artwork. Unfortunately, oh look, my box is a little dented.
Well,
it's alright. I'm not going to keep this.
Okay.
Just for, and it's not a poster. And that comes out. That is really what we're looking for, but we'll get there in a moment.
Okay.
We have a purity seal right away.
That sounds awkward.
Do we break it? Do we just, okay.
You have to open it.
I know. I was going to try and be nice about it and not actually break the seal. But we're going to break the seal.
Do it.
Here we go.
Impure.
That's it. Can't return it now. This is ours. Ooh.
Holy crap.
How many? Did I say there were 53 miniatures inside here?
Just enough.
Yeah, 53 miniatures. These gross looking ones?
I'm so overwhelmed right now. This is too much.
Gross looking ones?
These are the Nargles?
You keep saying Nargles.
Nagel. What are they called?
They're Death Guards?
Nurgles.
Nurgles, but Death Guard.
Death Guard. Okay. They look gross.
They do look gross. Yeah, they are pretty gross.
Do you have to paint all of their little pus oozy things as
I
different
mean,
colors? Like they have lots of little pustules on them. Are they supposed to be different colors?
No, I mean it depends on how gross you want to get. They do sell like a Death Guard green. I think that just came out.
Gross.
But yeah, you want to paint these kind of gross looking.
I don't want to play the gross guys.
I didn't think you were going to play the gross guys, so don't worry about it.
He wants me to play one of these.
Yeah, yeah. And you're going to play the other guys.
I don't want to be the gross guys.
Are these all, Death Guards? Really gross. Look at the back. Look at the back of this. That is just
gross.
Yeah,
it kind of grosses me out looking at it. It's just plastic.
Well, it's supposed to.
Thanks.
So here you have like their ship, which is really interesting. So if you see this tube back here,
yeah.
The way, from what I understand, this is this thing's kind of scooting along the ground, picking up sludge and just grossness, and that's what it's spraying on to your enemy.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, is it spraying on them and that's what gives them power?
No, it's spraying on their enemy. I believe you automatically hit, but damage isn't guaranteed. Look at these. This is really, really nice.
They are very detailed miniatures.
Very detailed. That's what I was talking about compared to the terrain. How the terrain's nice, and the objective markers. So here...
these are Space Marines. They look very marine.
They're bigger than...
Are they all John Cena? Is it a clone army of John Cena's? Sorry.
You can't see them? Is that what's going on? They're slightly bigger than the average Space Marines that were released.
Oh, okay.
They're really nice.
But they work the same. Like, it doesn't change the mechanics.
That's the rule book, right.
They have cool guns.
They're pretty much blue, and then there's going to be some gold and some white, but they are just...
I like their chest plate.
Yes.
And look at their banner.
Oh, I am so excited for the banner. It really can be nicely done.
I'm going to make it look very Roman.
Okay. There are no stickers in here? There are no stickers. Well, maybe more in the box, but sometimes you can put stickers, or you should freehand assemble.
Sure, totally.
Are these push fit, or do you glue these?
I don't
know. They look like they're glue.
Okay.
But they're very nice. You see, there's just tons and tons.
There's so many pieces
of detail.
How are you going to do all of this?
I mean, we're going to make it work.
Okay.
You don't glue things together. I do.
That one has a sword.
Yeah, a power sword, which people have done some amazing things.
Is it like electric and it cuts
yes, you'll do.
Like butter?
You can do lightning.
Like butter.
There were just videos where they show you how to paint a power sword and add like lightning effect to it. But I'm blown away by the detail.
We put these in upside down.
Oh, okay.
Or does it matter?
I don't think it matters. It's kind.
Oh no, it wasn't upside down. It was just backwards from how it was before.
They are very nice pieces, and I am excited to
putting them back the right way.
Attempt to paint them. Are you gonna try some, or?
I might do a couple, but I'm not planning on painting 55
right.
of them.
Well, I would like to get these painted sooner rather than later, so we can actually play.
Okay.
That would be nice.
Good luck.
Hold on. Fell inside. All right. So that is the sprues for the miniatures. Next up.
The book?
Do we have, well, let's see, is there anything below the book?
I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, there's sides.
Hey, look, there's dice.
More dice. Red.
Some red D6.
They go well with Skitari. Are they just like basic?
They're just plain basic bitches.
Basic. Bad die.
Bad
we don't
die.
want that one. Okay,
don't
okay.
roll that one.
Regular dice. We're good to go. Was that the only thing on this side?
Yeah.
Bases. Lots and lots of bases. So there are drop Space Marines, which I believe, so there are 3 of them, right? The way they come in is when you put your army out, these 3, I think it's 3, come in later on, and they have to drop within a certain amount of inches from either your entry point or the enemy.
They're like Titanfall?
They're like Titanfall. It's exactly right.
They're
because
like
they're orbital drops.
Yeah, that's exactly like Titanfall.
Yeah. So there you go.
Someone's been playing some video games.
It's pretty cool. Okay, so we have that. Cool stuff. And you said nothing else here.
What is it? Look, there's a thing.
Oh!
It's a
ruler. It's
a see-through. It's a clear ruler.
Does it feel okay?
Feels like plastic. Why did you take this one out? Oh, you didn't seal the bag.
I didn't seal the bag.
You put it in wrong, it's gonna crack. You can't do that. You gotta do it the right way.
Here we go. Telling me how to put stuff away.
Let me do it.
There you go. She's better at this.
I am. You don't know how to do it. You don't read the rules.
Nope. Oh, here we go. Before we get to the rule book, we have stickers.
Sticker.
So you can put these on the banner. Some of them are very nice.
Okay. I like it.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. So Ultramarines, Blood Angels, Dark Angels, Space Wolves, because there were different factions.
So
depending on what you want to go.
Those look the coolest.
The Blood Angels?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we'll decide together which ones we're gonna go with.
These are like dire wolves.
They are like dire wolves. You're right. Okay, so.
Well, I like the runes.
These are the mini index books.
So this is like buying index?
So if I were to buy
Index Imperium 1,
I would get this included inside of it.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
So yeah, here's their little story.
Oh, there's the banner.
Yeah.
Hey, let me have the things that I
Have
like.
your thing. I don't want to take it away from you. If it's going to get you interested and excited, oh look what the different stickers mean.
Yeah.
So you can really kind of customize. Here's the different color schemes that you can go with. See, I was going to go with the blue.
Oh, okay, the blue. Which blue though?
I don't know. This is new to me. These look nice. See how they have the edge highlighting? I'm not fancy enough to do that just yet.
I'll work on that.
But it's pretty simple. Can we? Just right. It's blue.
They're blue, but
blue. There's gold. There's white.
And their guns are gray.
Right. And here's their information.
Cool.
Here, Death Guard.
Gross.
Nurgle.
Yeah. Less excited about these guys.
Really? I think they look really cool.
I mean, they look gross. They're doing a good job of being poxwalkers.
Yeah.
Sorry, if I'm gonna throw up playing with my own characters, I probably should play with different
Look
characters.
how cool these are.
They kind of remind me of like...
So here's that ship that I told you about.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. They are gross, but I do like the way they look. They're different.
Gross. I'm gonna
sheets.
avoid these.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna be a...
Lord of Contagion.
Gross.
Plague Caster. These
really?
are
They're
all
kind of making
Plague
me
Marines.
Like,
well then, hopefully you'll really want to win when you play against me.
I will want to destroy you and probably burn all your bodies because it'll stop the infection from spreading.
That escalated quickly. Core rules. It is the quick start guide, if you will.
Oh, okay. That's nice. I like that.
Yeah, right? Just describing every phase.
Really quickly, is 8th edition supposed to be easier to get into?
Yes.
Okay.
So apparently it just got really convoluted, especially in 7th edition. And then they came out with Age of Sigmar a few years ago.
Okay.
And it didn't have a very good start. Apparently there were a couple of issues with it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a simpler game. Think Malifaux. Okay. Instead of moving, right now, for Warhammer, regular 40K, your armies move together. You can have separate armies together, like my Skitarii and Space Marines, and they can move separately. They don't have to move together.
Okay.
But when I move Skitarii, those armies together have to move. So I'm moving Vanguard, for instance. They all move together as a group.
Gotcha.
Does that make sense?
They move as a cohort.
But Age of Sigmar, I believe you move individual miniatures.
Okay.
So here are the main phases that you have in 40K 8th edition.
Is this double-sided?
Yes, so we have movement phase, we have the psychic phase, we have the shooting phase.
Let's get to the shooting phase.
Then we have charge, fight, and morale phase.
Alright. All of those make somewhat of sense.
Right. I mean, there's more detail.
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
Alright, so there's that.
We have...
Those are instructions for putting them together?
The build instructions. Yeah.
Alright.
Really nicely done.
And it's in color now.
It's in color.
That's
and I think they show you where, see, look, where you would place the glue.
They're very particular.
They have gotten a lot more detailed with this than in the past.
You know what these diagrams remind me of?
Huh.
I gotta compare things, guys.
Okay.
That's how frame of reference. They remind me of Lego building instructions.
Oh, I do see that.
They're like, especially now that they're colorful.
Yeah.
They kind of remind me of Lego building instructions, and I love Legos.
I totally see that.
Hey, they're your drop marines.
Yeah, look, I mean, where would I put a little piece of glue there? I don't. Oh, that's where his hand goes. His arm.
Because he's holding it. He's your
Oh,
standard bearer.
this is really nice. This is fantastic.
Oh, it tells you what order to do the...
And it's saying that I need to buy more paint.
No.
But, so look at this.
Oh my god.
So just for this emblem, you would use the gold, flesh shade, more gold, and then fang steel for layering and shading, I'm assuming.
Okay.
I like this a lot. Being new to painting, this is extremely helpful. You don't think so?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just don't like the idea of my buying more paint.
They
oh, look where to put the stickers, where the...
the way that Warhammer does their painting is different than how I paint miniatures. Like, they do complete coats of things, and I like mixing colors because I'm an artiste.
Well, your artistic ways are foreign to a beginner like me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna listen to Duncan and use two thin coats. Thank you, Duncan. Yeah, really nice.
I don't even watch the videos, and I know
you know this stuff.
Literally, I have never sat and watched, but somehow I know. Two thin coats. Two thin coats.
So here are your Death Guards, which I think you're gonna end up liking the most and wanting to play them.
Where's the
They're Death Guards.
Oh, sorry.
Yes. So,
I was not paying attention.
Here, the Lord of Contagion, how to paint him, what he needs. Ooh, like how to make smoke look nice.
Gross.
And more Death Guard green. I could have sworn it was somebody who had a bell. They don't show him here. I like it. So these are like the Poxwalkers are kind of just like peons that you don't care about, and you want the pawns you want to get rid of, and then you get higher up in the chain.
But you have to use 12 colors in order to paint your peons.
Well, we do have our paints. And remember, I have a list that kind of show what to get. But I might need to buy more paints. And Christmas is coming up, so...
in 7 months.
Well, I'm going to need a lot of paints. Here we go. Finally, the big one.
I'll let you open this one.
Oh, thank you.
So that the plastic doesn't defeat me yet again.
Uh-oh, they made this one harder to do.
Can I?
Nope, we got it. We got it. Here we go. This is a very nice book.
Wow.
Now, don't need this book.
Why?
You essentially could get the 12-page rules online for free. You can get the rules, the 12 pages, free online, but you still need to purchase an index.
Okay.
So...
But the base set, which is what this is, for the new edition, comes with this because they like people to have pretty things.
I mean, you're jumping ahead. You're jumping ahead.
I always do.
Look how this is beautiful. So this is the Emperor.
Okay. He doesn't look very well.
He's not doing very well. They sacrifice thousands of psychics to keep him alive. He is pretty much in limbo. So this whole book, most of it, 95% of it, is
pictures?
Fluff.
It's pictures.
It is a lot of pictures. Here's a lot of pictures. Here's your Death Guard. Here are your Space Marines. But it is fluff, backstory, how the whole hobby started, collecting miniatures, taking my money, painting, taking more of my money. I mean, look how happy they look. We could look this happy. Do you see that? We could totally look this happy playing, and we're going to. Maybe. And then here's the whole story.
Only if I defeat your plague-walking creature.
They're Death Guards!
Nargles.
Full page, full color. It's really nice. I'm excited to read this.
This is a fancy book.
I think you're going to read this and kind of enjoy it.
Okay.
No?
Maybe.
Right? It seems...
It's pretty.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a very lovely book.
I mean...
On its own, how much does this book run?
$60.
Okay, and it came in this set.
Which was, I think, $150 for us.
Okay.
So, it comes out to, I believe, something like $2 a miniature.
That's pretty inexpensive.
Which is an amazing deal. Not including that you have dice with it also, and a cheap ruler.
And stickers.
Stickers and the books.
So it's a good deal.
It's an amazing deal. It really is. If you are looking curious at all to seeing what Warhammer is about, this starter set just seems, even if you're not excited about Space Marines or your Nurgle Death Guards, it's a good way to kind of learn. You could just buy the miniatures separately and buy an index, but to split this with somebody is perfect.
And it's enough dudes in Death Guard and Space Marines to play against one another, right?
Yes.
So really you could buy this
high points
set and split it with a friend. You could split the cost with a friend and you both would end up with an army. Now, it doesn't mean that you're going to want to always play that army, but it would get you into the game to start and you'd have people to play with, and I have a feeling a lot of people are going to be playing Death Guard and Space Marines.
A lot of people hate the Space Marines. They're kind of done because I think Games Workshop really loves Space Marines.
Yeah.
But you know, that's...
Do they have a lot of bonuses?
They're just powerful, I believe, and it's just everything is like Space Marines are getting new people, Space Marines getting new this, and they kind of forget, right?
Favoritism.
There's an all-female Space Marines. They're called Sister of Something, and the community's like, we want more of the sisters because they're just badass women. So female Space Marines. And they're always clamoring for more of them.
I'm down for that.
But once again, this is, I think, fantastic. And because you can mix them with other keyword Imperiums, they're great. Once again, I think it's just a great purchase. Everything about the different factions that they have here are the best. I heard they nerfed the hell out of them, though. So, we'll see. Oh, look! A page.
A bookmark.
Yeah. Lots of pictures, really, really, really nice. Once again, we are just still in the lore and the fluff of everything. Oh, I want to go orcs so badly.
That's a lot of miniatures, man.
It is a lot. It is a lot. This is...
How do people store all these miniatures?
It's a time suck. Okay, so we are here.
Okay.
There is only war. Here are the ways to play. You have playing the game, your core rules, advanced rules. So there are 3 ways to play. There's open play, which is kind of just an open way of playing. I don't think points really matter.
Okay.
Then we have narrative play, which is, you know, retelling a story. Yeah. Obviously. And then match play, which I think is what's mostly going to be played, especially tournaments. This is all by points. So I would add up my points of my army. Yeah. They would equal such and such. We'd say we're playing for 1,000 points, and we would build an army from there.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
For starting off, open plays probably a really good beginner way here, and if you really want to do some role playing, which is right up your alley. I
do like the role play.
Data sheets, how things are explained. Once again, core rules, movement,
which we got in our
sidekick
sheet.
Yes.
And the cheat sheet came as part of this box set as well.
It did. It did. Once again, these 12 pages can be downloaded for free.
For free.
Yeah.
It's the best price, especially if you're spending $1,000 on this. No, you're not spending $1,000. Well, you might.
You might. So here, this is where the...
Spend as much money as you want.
This is where the cheat sheet ended. On this page, I believe.
Yeah.
Here, you have example turns.
Oh, nice.
Which you don't have in a cheat sheet. Right. So this is really nicely done. And I do like that they're using what comes in the box as examples. I'm like a stickler for something like that. And then just some things. Open war, how you would play. There's different. If you
only war.
Only war. But I think they're See,
open play.
Open play, and it kind of explains everything.
Okay. Cool.
Narrative play goes into more detail, so on and so forth. I don't know what all this stuff is. Here, I think, is this the different tactical objectives?
I don't know. Maybe.
They could be. Yeah, Blitz. I think these are all the tactical objectives and how the board is kind of set up.
Alright.
Yeah. More detail about things. Choosing your army. How to set up standard deployments. Here are the tactical things.
All right.
Sorry. Yeah. I think it's really, really nicely done.
There's a lot of detail.
And this is just an example of how you would build your army.
Okay.
So if we're doing a patrol detachment, you would need 1 HQ definite. You can have up to 2. You would need 1 troop. You can have up to 3. These are all optional.
Okay.
And then these are the add-ons you can get.
Cool.
Make sense?
Yep.
Sort of? I mean, without really knowing.
Without knowing anything.
Here's terrain, things that I would like to get.
You gotta get you your own like house to house.
I know, I know. It is a lot. It is a lot. But that's the big book.
There we go.
I'm excited. Are you sort of interested?
A little overwhelmed right now.
Little overwhelmed, but you're a little interested? Possibly? Maybe?
Vaguely.
Vaguely. I can go with that.
He's been trying to get me into this since he got into this in February.
Since I was interested, because I got into it, but once again have not played it.
It's a little overwhelming.
Little overwhelming, but because
that being said, I think this is a nice base set.
And I think your big thing with Warhammer is you don't like the measuring.
It seems annoying to me.
That's a fair assessment. I feel like it's annoying. But I think there can be some amazing games that can come out of this, which could lead to some really good stories.
Okay.
I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna get her. She likes Malifaux.
I thought it was okay.
You thought it was okay?
Yeah.
I think once we have some terrain down and you're being super strategic with things, we're gonna be in a good spot.
Strategy a lot.
It's gonna work for you. It's gonna work. I'm excited. That's it for our big haul of Warhammer 40K 8th edition.
Yeah.
We got a lot. There's still a lot to comb through. There's a lot to build and do and paint. We're gonna get there. It's gonna be exciting.
Yep.
She might become a fan.
Maybe one day.
All right, guys. That is it for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time.
Bye, guys.